It's a detective story more complex and more rewarding than any you'll see on network TV. It's not a search for killers or suspects of any kind. Rather, it's a search for heroes. And it's going on daily at the Sequoyah National Research Center at UA Little Rock.
Erin Fair's job description is archivist. But the word detective fits when you hear what she's been doing.
Since 2017, I have been working to identify the approximately 12,000 American Indians and Alaska Natives that served in World War I.
A mandate from Congress, with Arkansas Representative French Hill as one of the sponsors, created a task force. Their mission? Find possible Medal of Honor candidates among minority soldiers, including Native Americans. The rich archives of Native American writings at UALR were a perfect starting place, and Erin Fair turned out to be the perfect researcher.
I am Yupik, which is an Alaska Native tribe. My grandmother was born in Hooper Bay, Alaska. My dad was born in Anchorage, and then I was born in Helena, Arkansas.
It's personal, and that translates to progress. She has now identified over half of the original 12,000.
Out of those 6,100 men, we have identified 24 that qualify for review for a possible Medal of Honor, who received a Distinguished Service Cross.
Like this man.
First Lieutenant Dr. Josiah Powlis, who is Oneida.
A doctor who fought to save lives in the Argonne Forest in 1918. He lost his life trying to save a fellow doctor.
And I just think it's important to remember those men who have been all but forgotten.
And to go with the battlefield stories, there are the unusual ones.
He is one of my favorites.
Musician first class Guy Mactima, the only Hopi Indian to serve in World War I, playing cornet in the company band.
I actually have talked to his grandson.
And for Iraq and Afghanistan veteran Stephen Morales of the Cherokee Nation in Oklahoma, the mission is all about families.
Just to think about the little bit of happiness that this program has been bringing to those families, that's good medicine.
It's been really rewarding to be able to talk to those families and to make sure that they know that their family member's service is being remembered.
Those conversations have produced the answer as to why Native Americans, considering their at times difficult history in the United States, would ever enter the service in a war.
Some of them said, this is our homeland. It doesn't matter what flag is flying, it is still our home, and it is our job to protect it and protect our family and our land and our people.
Erin, as we've mentioned, is halfway through. There are still hundreds of stories to discover. She just knows that a Medal of Honor ceremony for one of her heroes would be the ultimate payoff.
So satisfied and rewarded that the many, many, many hours that I spent and others have spent were worth it. To be able to remember their service and to be able to tell their stories for many, many years to come.
Oh, you can bet it's going to happen. Stephen Morales wants us to remember the words of a Cherokee chief.
A buffalo will charge through a storm head first, regardless of the fear, regardless of the thunder and lightning. And so in this life, I think us natives, through the things that we have been put through historically, we all have chosen to naturally become those buffaloes.
I like that. I like that.
I like that a lot, too.
I like that a lot, too.
That metaphor fits.
Yeah.
From what, and I want to make sure everybody understands this is a national detective story, not just Arkansas.
Yeah.
But here's something to remember. There were code talkers in World War I like there were in World War II. They were mostly from the Choctaw tribe, and they were led by Captain Elijah Horner, who was from Mena. So there is that Arkansas